Wednesday, August 7th, this is BitcoinTV's. I'm Michael in New York. Now let's first look at the 24-hour data headlines in the crypto world. Today, the total market value of the top 100 cryptocurrencies is $2,072.99 billion, with a 24-hour trading volume of $132.16 billion. After several days of severe decline, Bitcoin has not returned to $65,000, but today it has gradually stabilized at $55,000, with a 24-hour increase of over 5%. This market recovery is mainly benefiting from the yen arbitrage liquidation, the economic downturn of the dollar, and the violent deleveraging of the stock market are all coming to an end. The capital market has gotten a bit of a breather, and funds are starting to flow back gradually. However, analysts have differing opinions on this recovery phase. For investors, there is still no clear bottoming signal at this time. We might see another small decline, so entering the market with small positions is fine, but heavy positions should be avoided. Let's take a look at the recent pressure and support levels of Bitcoin. First, let's look at Binance and HKEX. The account balances of major exchanges collectively decreased by 4,000 Bitcoins on the same day. This is the first significant reduction after several substantial increases in balances across major exchanges in early August. On August 6th, the inflow and outflow volumes of major exchanges basically dropped to daily levels. The approximately 30,000 Bitcoin flow on August 5th was corrected. The decrease in the stock of coins on exchanges at least indicates that market sentiment is easing and selling pressure is reducing. Alright, let's take a look at the current realized price distribution of Bitcoin's UTXO. There is a significant accumulation of chips both above and below the 57046 level. However, compared to yesterday, we found that the chip distribution has reversed over the past 2 days, indicating that low-priced chips have completed a wave of escape in the past day, while high-priced chips are waiting for a bottom fishing opportunity. Buy on dips to lower your holding costs. At this price level, there won't be fluctuations due to news breakthroughs, but if there is negative news, it might amplify the impact of the negative news. Alright, let's finally take a look at the realized holder volatility indicator. This indicator tracks Bitcoin. It measures how long Bitcoin has been held since the last transfer and the total value of Bitcoin accumulated over that time. Looking at the data from 6 to 12 months, the holder indicator is currently at 60%. Although there wasn't a significant change before this correction, it has slightly increased compared to April. If we compare it to the beginning of the year, the increase is quite noticeable, and there are no signs of a decline yet. It has never reached the 80% level of previous bull markets. Based on this data, we can judge that the bull market is still in its mid-phase. Looking at Bitcoin's MVRV, its Z-score has dropped to between 1 and 1.5 during this bull market, indicating that Bitcoin is facing significant correction pressure. However, if there is another 10% correction in the future, the likelihood should be low. Please like and turn on the little bell. I will help you sort out the most money-related news in the crypto world over the past 24 hours. Now, let's focus on Taiwan, in Asia. The Asia Blockchain Summit in Taipei is currently being held in Nangang, Taiwan. Leaders of Web3 from 36 countries and regions, top venture capital projects, bank investors and developers are all attending. At this conference, we should report that Indian prodigy Anand will be there. What predictions will he make about the crypto world at the conference? Let's listen first.
The most eye-catching speech on the first day of the ABS Asian Blockchain Summit was given by Abhijit Anand, an Indian prodigy known worldwide for his astrological predictions. He said at the conference that in the next 20 years, technologies such as artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and blockchain will continue to drive change, and there will be 1 or 2 bubbles in the next 20 years. Secondly, Hester Peirce, known as the Crypto Mom, expressed that she could not represent the US SEC. She only expressed her personal views on regulation. SEC. While discussing how to protect consumers, we also hope to encourage Web3. Crypto Mom pointed out that the key to protecting investors is to ensure that they can access new products and services.
In the next 20 years, there are going to be at least 4 or 5 different technologies. Currently, we know about artificial intelligence, and probably a lot of people know about quantum computing, and we also know about blockchain.
So, when Taiwan hosts a conference, it has a very distinct Taiwanese characteristic, which is the ability to put prodigies and politicians on the same stage. Only Taiwan could come up with such an idea, making it both interesting and serious, right? Of course, this Asia Blockchain Summit can be said to influence the development and situation of Web3 in various Asian countries. Politicians, prodigies, practitioners, builders, and all opinion leaders are present. Therefore, we really hope that Taiwan can further lead in blockchain innovation and chart reform, making Asia a true paradise for Web3. Alright, let's take a look at Ethereum. Recently, Vitalik Buterin, a core developer of the Ethereum Foundation, expressed his deep concern on Twitter, questioning whether he had chosen the wrong industry or the wrong project. These are two completely different directions. And with Ethereum once falling below the $2,000 mark, many staunch believers in Ethereum have started to doubt whether Ethereum has a future. So, this kind of situation. The sentiment can be described as adding insult to injury. Yesterday, although Ethereum briefly dropped to 2111 in the morning, it climbed back above $2,500 before the US stock market opened. Has the faith in Ethereum really disappeared? Has its foundation been shaken? Let's not jump to conclusions too quickly. First, let's take a look at the actual situation of the Ethereum ETF.
According to Farside Investors, according to data from Ethereum Spot yesterday, ETFs have achieved 4,180. The net inflow of $1.3 billion was $1.7 billion, the second highest flow since its listing on July 23rd. Ether net inflow 4,010, 10,000 USD. Fidelity's FETH inflow 1,620 million. VanEck of ETHV inflow 1,660. As of August 6, the total outflow of Ethereum ETF reached 11.5 million USD. The current total net worth is. At the same time, the global asset management giant BlackRock has officially submitted a SEC submitted about Ether-related option product listing documents. Analyst James Cephas. Forecast, SEC. A final decision on this application is expected to be made around April 9, 2025.
Alright, what about BlackRock's application? If it is to be approved by April 9, 2025, it will still need dual approval from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. So, what changes will occur once this product is realized? It will allow investors to take both long and short positions on the Ethereum Spot ETF, which, in more favorable terms, means it can effectively achieve risk hedging, enhancing profitability while potentially introducing liquidity to the market. To put it more realistically, it means leveraging and opening up betting opportunities. Of course, this can increase liquidity for Ethereum's ETF, which is a good and inevitable thing. We should remember that BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF operations directly boosted Bitcoin. So, can it bring the same glory to Ethereum? Do you think BlackRock's move will give Ethereum another boost? Alright, welcome back. This is BTV Chinese channel. I'm Michael. Recently, Memecoin has been the biggest opportunity and hotspot in the market, attracting a large number of investors, with many retail investors rushing into this big casino. If it doesn't increase tenfold or 100-fold, it seems like they are not doing justice to their money. Among these, the Memecoin on Solana has been the most frenzied. You should know that the appearance of Pump.Farm has lowered the threshold for issuing coins, and coupled with low transaction costs, it has made the market on Solana the most active in terms of trading, and Radium as the main DEX on the Solana chain. The leading DEX sees as much as 92% of its trading volume coming from Memecoin. However, in recent days, under the strong turbulence of the macroeconomy and the backdrop of major cryptocurrencies being sold off, the market value of memecoins based on the Solana chain has experienced a significant decline in the past 24 hours. Let's take a look.
According to CoinGecko data, the market value of Solana Memecoin has fallen by more than 16% in the past 24 hours and is currently $5.56 billion, including WIF, MEW, and BOMI. Major memecoins, including, fell by 13%, 15%, and 16% in the past 24 hours. Data based on the block shows that the 7-day moving average of non-voting transactions on the Solana network has dropped by nearly 10% from 45.21 million last Thursday to 40.99 million. At the same time, the total locked value of DeFi applications on the Solana network has dropped from $5.46 billion last Thursday to $3.97 billion at present, a drop of more than 27%.
Crypto analyst Slorg tweet that out of 30 celebrity meme coins launched in June, half were 99% down. With 7 others were at least 90% down, while all of the best performers were at least 70% down. Hefty losses should serve as a warning sign for crypto investors. Investing in utility-lacking meme coins, even if they are backed by major celebrities, is risky business. Indeed, nearly all newly launched meme coins are pump and dump schemes, and that appears to still be the case even if those coins are backed by celebrities.
So from the on-chain data, we can see that trading activity based on Solana has significantly decreased. The reason is that recently, everyone is worried about the entire traditional economy being in decline, and the crypto space has also faced a sell-off sentiment. Many token prices have been continuously dropping. Unlike other tokens, it has no fundamentals. Its trading is entirely driven by the community and sentiment. To put it bluntly, it is an economy of eyeballs, emotions, and attention. And right now, there are all kinds of meme coins like cats and dogs. All of them are like the renminbi on Solana. When will the next surge come? Let's discuss it together in the comment section. So what about now? Major tech companies have released their second quarter financial reports, and there's just one word to describe them: dismal. However, there is one standout, and that's the social media giant Meta making a comeback. Since 2019, the number of young users on Meta has decreased by 13%, and all signs indicate that Facebook users are gradually aging and losing their appeal to the younger generation. To attract young people, Facebook rebranded as Meta and played the metaverse card. So, what's the situation now? Let's take a look. Meta's second quarter financial report is impressive.
2024年 Q2 Meta 营收和每股盈余均超出预期。2024年6月的日活跃用户数达到 32.7 亿人，较去年同期增长 7%。同时，执行长祖克柏在电话会议中分享了脸书吸引年轻用户的成果，试图打破脸书只有长辈会使用的刻板印象。他表示，年轻人觉得脸书又变酷了。另外 ，Meta 的其他数据显示，超过4000万年龄在18至29岁的美国和加拿大年轻人每天都会查看 Facebook， 达到3年来的最高水平。美国 Z 世代中有 46% 表示至少每周使用脸书，在2023年这个数值从上一年 48% 降到了 43%， 如今逆转了去年的下降趋势。
In terms of data, Facebook has indeed regained a significant number of young users, restoring some of its reputation in the tech industry. Now, most young people use Facebook to find second-hand items they like, but whether they will stay after finding them is a question. Therefore, Facebook developed a community feature, hoping it can become a tool that young people enjoy. Facebook needs to put in more effort, and OpenAI is also facing significant issues. Currently, OpenAI is dealing with personnel problems, as its original founder, John Schulman, announced a major career move. John Schulman will leave OpenAI to join the Amazon-backed AI startup Anthropic. Notably, besides Schulman, many co-founders and senior members of the former OpenAI team are also set to join this new company, which means OpenAI might face more significant competition than Facebook. Finally, let's take a look at today's cryptocurrency news. Today, someone asked a question in our comment section saying, if I have 10 million in savings and I put it in the bank to live off the interest, can I live comfortably for the rest of my life? I saw the responses were quite positive. Some people said, of course you can, but others said you might be able to live comfortably for about 10 years, but not for a lifetime, unless the currency growth rate is zero, meaning the government stops printing money. Think about it. Now you feel like 10 million is a lot of money, and putting it in the bank would yield about 300,000 in interest per year. Living off the interest seems like it could still be manageable, but think about it. If you had 10,000 won in the 1980s and put it in the bank, it could have supported you for a lifetime with all your needs and entertainment, given the double-digit interest rates back then. Now, if you put 10,000 won in the bank, what are you? You're at the level of a low-income household, below the subsistence level. So, if you have 10 million, you must learn to plan it, diversify your investments according to your risk ratio, and make sure to find some investments like those Ying offers, which can stably yield an annualized return of 30%, for example. Does this look like it? Okay, you can give it a thumbs up now. That's all for today's program. Here are all the benefits for our members. We want to thank all our members for their companionship and unwavering support, which has led to the channel's current scale and influence. We hope to lead all our members in this bull market, accumulating more Bitcoin together and gradually becoming wealthier. With foresight,